Producer and a headbanging CD occasion Big Brother production. Plus 17, which is about 65 Fahrenheit. I don't know why he's smirking, because there's scattered showers. Anytime is green time.
Because you were training, you put a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat equity into this one, and there was a lot of hype, just like the Edmonton defense, going into your race against the world's fastest cow. And I'm going to be the first one to say, we are really proud of you.
World's fastest cow.
Stiegel had doubts at home, but you know what, Enoch? You were so great, and you did us good on the panel.
Let's check it out. Let's see the world's fastest cow.
Yeah.
Milk, I see you.
Yeah.
Davis, I see you.
There he is.
Jess, thank you, Tia, Ada, Briella, my mom, dad. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Kate, thank you for.
There's a collision at the end here. I'll let you know. Whoa! Wiped them right out.
Hey, Kate, by the way, I'm not
No
coming
chocolate
out of
milk for him.
I just want to put it out there. All right, I'm not coming out of retirement.
Oh, welcome to another big edition of Rawk. Greg the Egg Blackmore Rose here. Prism shirt for one. It's the album cover for Young and Restless. I believe that's the front cover anyway. I'm pretty sure it is. Hit song by them. And on that rock cruise I was just on, one of the ladies I was talking to knows Al Harlow, the guitarist, and talks to them a lot. So I said, oh, could you please tell him to put out a live album for Prism? But anyway, let's get to the Rock Hall. May as well start with Black Sabbath. Everybody had this when it came out. Compilation from the early days. Put this close so you can. Very fantastic collection. They even put Changes on here, and everyone's raving about Changes on that big festival they had. But I haven't heard that version yet. But I've never liked that song. But apparently it was really emotional. So whatever. Everyone's different. Here's kind of a budget compilation. But yeah, still a lot of good early tracks on Blue Oyster Cult. And Water 7 Parts Unknown, who I used to work with, went and saw them, and the next morning he got to talk to him, Buck Dharma, at length over breakfast. Wow, what a dream come true that would be. Book Action. I read this back when it came out. Stupid cover, I don't like that, but everyone's different. Shock value, I guess, but well, they didn't have a boring lifestyle, so it's interesting to read about anyway. Oh yeah, so the Daniel Band, Straight Ahead's the album, their second album. Love this album, great guitaring from Tony Rossi. Anyway, Book Action from Robert Plant. Yeah, Richie Blackmore wanted someone like Robert Plant, I believe. That's how Ian Gillan got picked, and Gillan definitely did the job. Whole lot of truth about Zeppelin's Viking rock god with a little G. Anyway, singles action. Put him closer here. It's an outside chance I might be going to see Loverboy here this summer. My wife and I were talking about it. We'll see though. Their guitarist is Spider. Well, I don't know if he still is, but a few years ago it was from Street Heart, Spider Siniev or however. But him and the Headpins bass player Abe, I forgot his last name offhand, but two of my favorite bass players in Canada. Of course, DOA's bass player is fantastic too. But anyway, Pat Benatar. I just saw a little YouTube about an interview with Neil Giraldo was putting out a book, and he was saying it's going to be a bit of a tell-all. So that'll be cool. I'll have to read that. I've read her book too. It was really good because she had the trials and tribulations she had to go through as a female guitar artist and whatever. Little Willie. I don't know how that ever made the radio. But anyway, so I don't know if this was the first album that came in Canada. I think it was. It's also available in 8-track stereo tapes. Produced by Phil Wainman. Blockbuster, I know. Wig Wham Bam, I know they played that live. I wonder what label. Oh, this might be an import. Let's see. Quality Records. I don't see a country. Anyway. Wow. Can we read the fine print? Yardbirds. Oh, he even came with a fancy sleeve and a... The Decals. Steelin's on here. Uriah Heep song, but I don't know if maybe the Yardbirds did a song called Steelin' too, because I don't know my Yardbirds stuff, but no information. I haven't looked anything up about it. Anyone can play, it's fun. I've tried to learn guitar for years and I still don't know how, so anybody but me, even though I see these 10-year-olds playing Crazy Train and everything without even blinking. And shirt action. It's a really good guitar solo coming up. Kim Mitchell. Tony Rossi on guitar. This is one of those that you just crank this part and don't talk over it, but I have to. I'll get copyright. So I guess the way they did the font for Kim Mitchell, they stuck... Oh, it says classic. It doesn't say Coca-Cola on there. I can't read what else it says on the top, but anyway. Don't see many Kim Mitchell shirts, but got to see him when he was guitaring for Max Webster in the mid-70s, backing up Rush on the All the World's a Stage tour. Max Webster was really fun live. And here's a shirt my wife's been wearing for years and years. But she finally said, oh, you can have it. From the Scream tour. Love that font. Anyway, it'd be good timing to wear this around now. But anyway, I guess that does it. So, thanks for watching. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on, pause. I've got some time. Yeah, here's the 45s. Got sidetracked. But anyway, a song I do not like. If it came on the radio, I'd turn it off. But anyway, going to good home. Stray Cats. There's a band that's opening for Trooper here in Prince George. The Chevys. And they play this kind of Stray Cats style of rock and roll, opening for Trooper. And here we have White Lion, Lady of the Valley, back with When the Children Cry, or I don't know what's backed with or what. I don't know my White Lion at all. But kind of rare to find White Lion stuff where I live. And then one of my favorite songs of all time, Foghat's Fool for the City, on the Bearsville label. Always liked their label. Teddy Bear. Take it or leave it. Again, the Locomotion, but with a different label, or well, different centering or whatever you want to call it. Locomotion and Destitute and Losing. Emerson, Lake and Palmer on a 45. Never thought I'd see the day for that. I've never owned an Emerson, Lake and Palmer album in my life, but I wasn't going to leave this behind. I saw it for $1 or $2, whatever it was. Oh, Atlantic. Brain Salad Surgery, first time commercially released as a single. Still funny having ELP close the California Jam in '74 and Deep Purple played before them. I wouldn't have wanted to follow Deep Purple after that show. Good luck, ELP. Although they had, I don't know if they did for that show because I never watched the ELP concert from that show, but they used to have a spinning piano, I believe. Was it Keith Emerson was the keyboardist, and he'd spin upside down. On Live in London, John Lord, Deep Purple's Live in London, he introduced himself. He introduced the band and he said, and I'm Rick Emerson, as in half a Rick Wakeman and half Rick Emerson, just as a, to be funny. Trooper with a song called Janine and Live from the Moon. I believe Janine was a hit on the radio. I've got tickets to see them coming up in a few months. Speaking of Prism, American Music and Hideaway. I found it odd Canadian bands talk about American girls, American music, but I guess it's to break the US market. Harlequin. Innocence is a good song, radio hit. And Love on the Rocks. Seen Harlequin a few times, especially back in the day. I think they were heavier back then, but Mississippi Queen, Columbia Records, so Mountain. Backed with Why Don't Ya? Never see that song around on 45. Now a goofy one. Cameron Malloy in BC here. Government took over the car insurance business, Insurance Corporation of BC, ICBC. And some people did not like that. So here's the ICBC Blues song. I've never heard it before. But it's probably a funny parody. Could be painful too. And the last one. Kind of a beat up flexi disc, but Carmen Appice, not a piece. The updated Realistic Rock's Drum Method by Carmen Appice, side 3. It's a 33. So it talks about 12-bar exercise and side 4, some more lessons, drum lessons. Well, anyway, I guess that does it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget, slower traffic. Keep left to right, right, Cody. Anyway, Daniel Band, straight ahead. Here comes the heavy part. Okay, bye-bye.